Welcome to the Notorious D.I.D. Thank you for joining us on our journey with our D.I.D. vlog. I am Lara. Today, the topic I'm going to talk about is having D.I.D. and some of the alters, including myself, have other disorders in conjunction with D.I.D. Some of us have ADHD, which hinders focus. Some of us have dyslexia. Some of us have compulsive issues. Some of us have depression. There are a lot of different components that can go with D.I.D. I personally have a compulsive disorder issue. It's not excessive to the point of where I have to flip switches or touch something a certain amount of times or anything like that. My compulsion is more of little quirks. To explain or take for instance, if I purchase something brand new in a box, especially if it's like a computer or a drill or something of importance that was more expensive, I have a compulsive need to keep it in the wrapping, even after it's been used, to put it clean, of course, back into the packaging, completely exactly the way it was, and to have it packaged in its original packaging the entire time. Unless something happens to the packaging one way or another, then I try to keep items in it like that. And if I attempt to do otherwise, then I have a tendency to have a quirk that goes off in my head. A quirk that will drive me nuts until I have it completely the exact way it was, packaged up. I apologize for the ruckus. It was my cat. So, these are things that I am compulsive about. Another compulsion I have that I don't know, you may be able to relate to some of these issues, but I also have a compulsion if I am getting something or if I see something that is a reasonable price. Like today, I went to a store and they had Christmas garland on special for like 5 cents a bundle. I do crafts and things like this. So I gathered up a bunch of it. Now granted, it was 5 cents a piece, but I have a tendency to do this. I have a compulsion. If I feel I'm getting a good deal, then I have to buy the whole set. All of it. So I thought I was doing pretty good. I got a bunch of the bigger bundles, and then I got some more of the smaller bundles, tried to get the different colors, things like that. And they also had peppermint candy canes. Well, I actually started with the peppermint candy canes, if I'm going to be completely honest. I might as well go there. I started with the peppermint candy canes. They're right in the front door. Everything says 5 cents. So I see 5 cents and something goes off in my head. I don't know what it is. It's a complete issue. So I go to get the candy canes because my daughter has issues with nausea. She's had chronic issues with nausea since having one of the COVID strands. And so I go to look at the candy canes, and they have a bunch of peppermint candy canes. I don't know, somewhere thereabouts between 15 to 17 packages of candy canes that are peppermint. That's right. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. It's coming. So, Compulsive Lara bought every single one. In my head, I'm saying they're only 5 cents, so if your compulsion has to go off, at least it's now. I bought her every single one they had. So there I go. The store manager's loving it because they're getting rid of all that crap, right? Well, I mean, it's not crap. My daughter does use it. It is going to save me money in the long run. Do you hear me talking myself into this, that making it acceptable? Yes. That's exactly what I'm doing. I know I'm doing it. Yep. But it sounds really good to me to make it acceptable. To make myself feel better that I have this compulsive issue and need. So I cleared off all of the peppermint candy canes in the packs. Then I proceeded to the garland that I was speaking of. And I was being so good with the garland, I thought. So I'm so proud of myself because I'm behaving. I didn't clear off all of the garland. And even if I did clear off all of the candy canes, the peppermint candy canes were to help my daughter with her nausea because that's what peppermint does. If you have nausea, just a little clue, peppermint helps. Whether it be peppermint tea, peppermint candies, any form of peppermint will help. You can also use ginger tablets. Ginger is another herb that helps with nausea. But ginger doesn't help my daughter too much with nausea, so the peppermint works better. So I feel I'm being good. I have to go and use their restroom. So I go and use their restroom. While I'm in the restroom, I feel the extreme compulsion of looking at the garland again. I had walked away from the garland. I'm, just stepped away from it, went and got something else, and I was going to the restroom. I kept trying to tell myself, you had gotten enough of the garland. You don't need more of the garland. You don't need to get all of the garland. Somehow, that turned into, well, it's only 5 cents each. And if you clear off the shelf, you'll feel better. You need to clear off the shelf. You know you want to clear off the shelf, so go clear off the shelf. Who drives you crazier than yourself? Nobody. So, I go out there. What do? You guessed it. I clear off the shelf. I walk out the door, paying for all the garland they had on their shelf, all of the peppermint candy canes, and a couple of other items I had to get. My cart, this is at Dollar General. My cart was, if you're familiar with Dollar General carts, it was full in the front and in the back, all the way up above the rim with candy canes and garland. I ended up only paying for both of those items, and having a cart full, I ended up only paying $4 and some change for those in particular. But it's the compulsion part of it that you can't stop yourself. You have to do it. Even if you try to stop yourself and try not to do it, you have something inside that says, if you don't do it, I'm going to bother you all day. I'm going to make you nuts and drive you crazy. And this happens with me with certain things. I have certain quirks that this happens with. If I see a sale, it's usually sale items. Oh my dear Lord, please, please don't even let me go there. Because you can see from this instance, if it's on sale, I have cleared off shelves before. If the items are 25 cents, even if I don't need all of them, and I know I don't need all of them, I've still done it. So if you have this compulsion, I feel bad for you. It's very frustrating. It's very annoying. It's sad. And I wish I didn't have it. I could have worse going on, but it is annoying and drives me crazy because I know it when it's happening and I still can't stop it. And that's frustrating. So, on a lighter note, it snowed this morning in South Carolina, and that was fun. And that was a highlight of the day. But thank you for joining the Notorious D.I.D. and our journey. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and we will look at all of your comments. We appreciate you taking your time to spend some time of your day with us. Bye.